how much time we have left.
Я думаю, скільки у нас там часу?
Do we have at all? Any?
20 minutes? We have 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. Then, I think this is quite interesting, this
She has a question.
Yeah, of course.
Скажите, пожалуйста, а как вы относитесь к оценкам? Есть ли оценки главной мотивацией для учеников?
So the question is about the marks, if you have them in the school, and is it the main motivation for students to learn?
Okay, yeah. That's a good question because it's a really big issue now in the Finnish education.
Це дуже гарне питання, тому що це таки велика проблема або велике обговорення в фінській системі освіти.
Because we not changed the curricula 2016. We changed the curricula. Yes, changed the
Тому що ми в 2016-му змінили навчальний план.
And one of the main things was to change the whole evaluation system of the Finnish education.
І одне з головним, що там які зміни були, це змінити всю систему оцінювання в системі освіти.
Out of the exam-based evaluation, out of the exam-based evaluation. You need them, but it's just a small part of the whole.
Тобто виноситься майже повністю оцінювання на основі екзаменів.
And more about the continuous evaluation, everyday evaluation about how does the learning process going on for the students.
І більше оцінювання на постійній такій основі, на кожного дня, як проходить процес навчання у учнів протягом всього року.
And then coming the very critical part, and this is where the teachers are not maybe, they don't actually like it yet very well.
І тут дуже така важлива частина підходить, і це та частина, яку вчителі не дуже сильно люблять поки що.
Because part of the evaluation and giving the grades and the marks is that self-evaluation. Every student must evaluate themselves like me, that okay, I have made quite a good presentation so far.
І частина цієї системи оцінювання, чому, можливо, вчителі дуже люблять, тому що ця частина – це самооцінювання, коли учні самі себе оцінюють. Наприклад, як я зараз кажу, що я оцінюю, що моя презентація зараз дуже добре проходить.
And then the collegial evaluation that Andre has been quite a good translation also. So,
Окей, це про мене, як перекладача?
No, but it's actually true that you must also evaluate your colleagues, which means that self-evaluation.
Colleagues, it's teachers.
No. I mean the students themselves.
Students.
Like these three ladies here, they can evaluate how good they have been in this conference.
Окей. І також інша частина цього оцінювання – це не тільки сам себе оцінюєш, а ще оцінюєш своїх друзів. Тобто як твої колеги в класі працюють.
So what we evaluate? There will be exams, the process, exams, process, self-evaluation, and that kind of what we call evaluation your student partners.
I see, but still you have exams.
We have exams, yes.
Так, тобто оцінювання йде з декількох напрямків. Це екзамени, вони все ж таки є екзамени, але до цього додається ще як сам процес підходу, як він сказав, approaches, як ви вчитеся протягом року, самооцінювання і оцінювання твоїх друзів або колег в класі.
But we actually now start give the numbers for students on the 5th grade, so they are on 5th grade, they are 11 years old.
What do you speak about?
I speak in the numbers when you get the grades or marks. Before the 5th grade, it's a verbal evaluation that the teacher gives for.
До 5-го класу це в них немає ніяких оцінок, як в нашому розумінні. До 5-го класу вони просто словами підтримують і говорять, що в тебе відбувається, як ти вчишся і так далі. А після 5-го класу вже ці оцінки, цифри з'являються. І він щось сказав про 11, зараз я уточню. So, and 11 is the highest kind of mark, or the highest number? No.
Actually, our evaluation, if you look at the numbers, it's between 4 and 10. The 4 is the false and the 10 is the best.
Між четвіркою і десяткою в них, якщо дивитися на їх оцінки, це четвірка це найгірше, а десятка найкраще.
But we starting to give the numbers when the students are in the age of 11 or 12 when they are on the 5th grade.
З 11 років вони дають, починають ставити оцінки, коли дитині 11 років, ну і старше.
And I don't know why some of the parents are quite upset that they bright son or bright girl they don't have those number 10s in their diploma, just teachers' word that the process has been good one.
І дуже часто мене цікавить, чому батьки не бувають щасливі від того, що їх діти не мають десятки, наприклад, або високих рівнів, хоча робота вчителя проходить дуже добре, і він говорить, що учень навчається так, як він може і хоче.
And the other thing what we now evaluate much more is the skills of the students, not only that kind of theoretical thinking, but how skillful they are used actually. They, let's say, theory and put it that in practice.
І те, що ми зараз ще починаємо оцінювати, це їх навички. Не тільки їх знання, якісь теоретичні знання, а як вони можуть користуватися цими знаннями, взагалі їх практичні вміння з тих предметів, які вони вивчають.
Any more?
May I suggest we have a short movie about the results of the examination that you sent us. Maybe it's reasonable to show that movie right now and to show the opinion of students as to
Yeah,
their...
why not? Thank you.
Була пропозиція, що є коротенький фільм.
У презентації Ларі, але як в кінці, є гарний фільм, десь 5 хвилин, про те, як самі студенти ставляться до того, що їх оцінюють. Якщо хочете, ми можемо зараз дати титри. Встигайте, будь ласка, читати, бо найцікавіше в титрах.
Right now, there is a kid finishing parents' evening in a heated discussion with his mother, saying, why does he have to study subjects he would never ever use in his life? And she would look at him blank-eyed, stifle a sigh, think for a second, and then lie. She'll say something along the lines of, you know, to get a good job you need a good degree, and these subjects will help you get a good degree. We never had this opportunity when I was younger. And he will reply, but you were young a long time ago, weren't you, Mum? And she won't respond, although what he implies makes perfect sense, that society's needs would have changed since she was 16. But she would ignore him, grip his hand more sternly, then drag him to the car. And what she doesn't know is that she didn't ignore him just to shut him up. She didn't lie because they were just returning from parents' evening and an argument in the hallway would look bad on her resume. She won't lie because she just spent the last 1 hour convincing a stern-faced teacher that she would ensure that her child studies more at home. No, she would lie simply because she does not know any better herself. Although her whole adult life she has never used or applied Pythagoras' theorem, pathetic fallacy, and still does not know the value of x, she will rely on society to tell her that her child, who has one of the sharpest minds in the school, is hyperactive, unfocused, easily distracted, and wayward. Students, how many equations, subjects, and dates did you memorize just before an exam never to use again? How many A grades did you get, which were never asked for when you applied for a job? How many times have you remembered something 5 minutes just after the teacher said stop writing, only to receive your results 1 month later to realize that you were only 1 mark short of the top grade? Does that mean remembering 5 minutes earlier would have made you more qualified for a particular job? Well, on an application form it would have. We all have different abilities, thought processes, experiences, and genes. So why is a class full of individuals tested by the same means? So does that mean Cheryl thinks she's dumb because she couldn't do a couple of sums? And if this issue is not addressed properly, it then becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Then every school has the audacity to have a policy on equality. The irony. Exams are society's methods of telling you what you're worth. but you can't let society tell you what you are, because it's the same society that tells you that abortion is wrong, but then looks down on teenage parents. The same society that sells products to promote natural hair, looks, and smooth complexion, with the model on the box half photoshopped and has fake lashes and hair extensions, with pastors that preach charity but own private jets, imams that preach against greed but are all fat, parents that say they want educated kids but constantly marvel at how rich Richard Branson is, governments that preach peace but endorse wars, that say they believe so much in the importance of higher education and further learning, then why increase tuition fees every single year? I believe Miss Jefferson when she took me into the office and said that my exams would be imperative to my success, because we was taught to always follow where Miss Jefferson led. But then I took Jefferson out of the equation and learned to think for myself. I realized we was taught to always follow where Miss led. The irony. Test us with tests, but the finals are never final, because they never prepare us for the biggest test, which is survival. And what I suggest is fairly outlandish, so I do not expect everyone to understand this, except for the kids who knows what it feels like to be worth no more than that D or that A that you get on results day. Because the purpose of why I hate school but love education was not to initiate a worldwide debate, but to let them know that whether 72 or 88, 44 or 68, we will not let exam results decide our fate. Peace.
Not my school, but the idea what I admire very much.
Ну, це все, що, власне, про оцінки ви побачили.
But anyway, I think the time's running and there's people who trains are not maybe waiting. In Finland, the trains are waiting for because they are not on time at all. But if we take our last slide and try to summarize the things. Yeah, that's true.
Ну, у нас закінчується час, і я не знаю, як там у вас з тими потягами, поїздами, які ходять у нас в Фінляндії, вони дуже часто приходять, але я думаю, що багатьом треба буде йти на поїзд, і це, можливо, останній наш слайд, який я хочу показати сьогодні.
So, 17